Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am so excited that you have chosen to join me today for this reading. We are going to look at your energy starting the week, beneficial energy coming in to help you, and challenging energy coming in to help you grow. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I help you choose growth and abundance in alignment with your own unique truth. Let's get started. Knew she was going to come up today. We have the Empress as the energy crowning your reading. So, general terms, we're talking about the energy of flow, and we're talking about that feminine energy of receiving the flow. But there's also a sense coming through that this is looking at many different areas of flow, not just one kind of flow. This is many different streams coming in for you. And it feels like this week you're going to get an insight on how these streams really relate to each other. They are separate streams, but they are connected. And understanding exactly how they are connected is going to shift your vibration up to let something even higher come in. It's looking for that underlying theme, that underlying thread that's tying all of this together for you. Something in that, the perception shifts, and then all of a sudden you're kind of up to the next level. It's interesting. Okay, energy that helps you withdraw, Four of Swords. Yeah, Swords. And the Sun, energy that goes against you. So interesting. This is very, very pretty obvious. Alone time versus being seen, being publicly visible. So it sounds like in the discovery and integration of all of these different energies that are coming through you, in you, flowing, flowing around, you really need to be sure that you are protecting your alone time and protecting your quiet time to be kind of not available. Not available. There's something coming out too with these two cards. This is a camouflage card, so I think it's a putu is the name of this bird, and you can't see it. It looks like it's a tree branch, but this, everyone sees the sun, very visible. It's about being right out there. So you're kind of supposed to be a little invisible this week, Scorpio. This isn't about standing out or needing to be seen. This is about letting yourself slip into the background. And that idea of multiple streams, you might also be just watching unfold around you, the different things happening with people in your world. But there's an idea of separation from what's going on rather than needing to be right there at the center of things, at the heart of things. Okay, let's get a few more cards. My guides are saying 3. So Justice card, 4 of Feathers, Optimism, and the Tower. And of course I'm going to want to clarify the Tower. They're telling me I don't need to. Okay, we've got Justice, 4 of Feathers, and then the Tower, as I said before. Now, my guides are saying day of reckoning. There is going to be a cold, hard truth that is coming out, and there's no more sugarcoating it. There's no more hiding it, and there's no more denying that this truth needed to come out. Okay. There's this feeling with this optimism card that it's almost as if we're trying to make this Tower moment a little bit better. Like, oh, it's not so bad. You know, the ground is not so hard when you fall, or the fire is not so hot. But the Justice card is asking us to really look deeply and carefully at what's going on. There is definitely a perception that needs to be broken, blown apart, challenged, pulled apart, released, because this perception is not accurate for one thing, not serving you for another thing, and it's actually destructive in a certain way. This is a little insidious. It's subtly destructive. It's subtly self-destructive. So the self-limiting belief you're holding, a self-limiting leaf, a self-limiting belief that you're holding, or an unwillingness to see a situation as it truly is by trying to sugarcoat it on the surface. That these cards are also suggesting that it's time to stop sugarcoating the truth with other people, to go out there and really say it like it is. The wisdom of the Justice card, the balance of Libra, and communicating, no, this is the way it is. It's not fair. We're communicating without emotion. We're communicating without agenda, with just the intention to be purely truthful. And that's a little bit different, Scorpio, because I know sometimes we can say blunt things or we can deliver hard truths, but sometimes we have our own agendas behind that. And these cards are asking you not to have any kind of agenda at all, except that the truth needs to come out. And I'm feeling drawn to go back and look at the Empress in light of these other cards. All of those different energies that I saw at the beginning flowing and coming together within you and within our world, essentially. I'm feeling like the other side wants to put even more. But what's getting in the way of those additional streams of energy coming in are the places where we're still holding on to the darkness. The places where we're still holding on to self-limitation or self-delusion. And it's literally, we've got to clear all the channels. The channels are blocked with false optimism, false hope, or just pure denial. And we've got to be ruthless in releasing it. This is a release. It's a clearing, a purging kind of energy, which sometimes can come as a relief. But in order for that energy to have a place to go, it doesn't have a place to go right now. And that's why we can't experience it down here yet. It wants to come. It's ready to come. We're ready for it to come. But there's room that's got to be made. It's like you've got to clear out the dead things in the refrigerator before you put the new stuff in that you bought from the grocery store. And by dead things, I don't mean like literal dead animals, but stuff that's expired or it's no longer good. It's a silly, very silly metaphor, but it's that idea. There's only a finite amount of space down here. And if we're clogging it up with things that we don't need, then that newer, beneficial, more flowing energy, which is tied to our abundance as an entire, human existence, we can't get there and while we're still kind of clogged up. Okay, my guides are saying one more card. All right, there's our validation. The cold, hard truth. This is Ace of Arrows, truth. So what we're afraid to face, we need to face and we need to release, because we cannot let in the new and the good and the better and the higher vibration. We can't let all that in if we're still are putting darkness in its place. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. If you enjoyed this video, please like or leave me a comment, or both. That's always lovely too. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one.